Everyone, J.Hoffman with J.Hoffman I want to do a quick review for you of a product that I found recently at my local woodcraft store. They're called stop-loss bags, and the company is known as Finishing Solutions out of Minnesota. Problem I have as a small-time knife maker is that I don't use a whole lot of oil for finishing handles. Just doesn't take much. So I buy a small container like this. This container is 3 ounces, costs about $8. And the problem is that by the time I'm halfway through with the product, it's all gelled over and dried out, even when you do leave the cap on it. Just took the cap off, of course, to show you the inside of this and how it's gelled. So you can buy that for $8, or you can buy a pint of similar stuff for $12. It makes more sense to buy the pint, but you end up with the same problem just down the road, that the pint dries out, and now you end up throwing away an entire can of the oil. So that's where the stop-loss bags come in. The idea is that you fill up the bag with your oil, and you squeeze out all of the air and put the airtight cap on, and it prevents them from gelling over or drying out. They sell you a little rubber collapsible funnel that you can use for filling the bags. It worked great. I bought 4 bags. They were $12, which I didn't think was outrageous, especially if it's going to save me money or save me oils from drying out. So I got home. I filled up 3 of the 4 bags, and the next day came out to my workshop and found on my bench that there were small puddles under 2 of the bags. I noticed that it appeared the bags were leaking right at the seam down there where the 2 sides of the bag come together with the bottom of the bag. And it was a really minor leak, but it was a leak, and I thought that was going to be a problem for sure, especially if I was trying to keep air out. So I sent off an email to the company and explained the problem to them, and quite honestly, I wasn't very happy with the product at that point. That was a Friday afternoon. Come Saturday afternoon, I get a phone call from a gentleman who states he's the owner of Finishing Solutions and is really curious about my problem because it's not a common occurrence with their product. So he informed me at that point that he had already sent out 4 replacement bags, and all he wanted me to do was send back the 2 bags that I was having issues with so that they could look at them and try to figure out what went wrong with the manufacturing. So that's what I did. I guess I'm really impressed not only with the bags at this point, but also with the company. That the owner of the company calls me on a Saturday, which isn't a normal business day, and he's very anxious to, get the problem fixed. I had the replacement bags Tuesday afternoon, filled them up right away, and have not had any issues since. It's been about 2 weeks now that they've been sitting, and they don't leak at all. So I guess I'm impressed. I will do a review later on as to how well they actually preserve the oils, but for right now, I think they're a pretty good product and think you ought to try them out. If you're a small knife maker or a big knife maker, check out my website, www.jhoffmannknives.com, for special stabilized burls and hardwoods. And thanks for checking out the video.